Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Blue Marble Science. Looks like Nathan's still at it. Now he's got drones and hot air balloons leaving the ground and suddenly going whizzing off into the distance at 1,000 miles an hour. For no reason, I might add. Here we go again. Warning, get out those oven mitts, push the monitors back out of punching range, and let's join this dumpster fire already in progress.
What is the Coriolis effect? In the inertial frame of reference, upper part of the picture, the black ball moves in a straight line. However, the observer, red dot, who is standing in the rotating non-inertial frame of reference, lower part of the picture, sees the object as following a curved path due to the Coriolis and centrifugal forces present in this frame.
I'm not quite sure why Nathan decided to publish this video, because all he managed to do was destroy his contention that you have to have two frames of reference for Coriolis. Clearly you don't. There is no Coriolis effect in the inertial frame. It is meaningless to us. We are in the bottom frame. The Earth is that rotating non-inertial frame of reference you see at the bottom. And that's where Coriolis takes place. Congratulations, Nathan. You've destroyed your own argument.
As claimed by Neil deGrasse Tyson with a football or a sniper when they shoot a gun and claim they have to track the target because Earth turns underneath with Coriolis deflection, or you appear to have a curving ball go through the goal because Earth's turning beneath it. That would mean that you launch a drone on the equator and Earth turned beneath it to the tune of 1,000 miles an hour, and you'd notice that.
That's Strawman number one. Oh, you bet you'd notice that, but if you had the common sense of a developmentally delayed billy goat, you would realize that the football, after it's kicked, can't suddenly come to a stop only to see the goalpost go rushing by at 1,100 feet per second. That's not what Neil deGrasse Tyson said. He never said the Earth was spinning under the football. He calculated a Coriolis deflection of about 3/8 of an inch, exactly what you expect for a projectile moving at the speed the football was moving, traveling for the length of time the football traveled in an atmosphere that's rotating with the Earth it surrounds. This straw man is busted.
Now, when we point out that you don't have Earth turning beneath a hot air balloon, like it's claimed to turn underneath a bullet and a football, they then tell us Earth and atmosphere are velcroed together. The unbonded gas that's not even bonded to itself, it's free to move in all directions, is actually velcroed to an Earth I assume turns. Therefore, there's no effect to see.
And strawman number two. Nobody says the Earth's atmosphere is velcroed to the Earth, Nathan. This is a picture of the rotating Earth and the rotating atmosphere as seen from the Discover satellite parked about 1,000,000 miles away at Lagrange 1. The atmosphere is held in place by Earth's gravitational field. That's the same gravitational field that gives weight to helium in a pressurized cylinder. At the surface of the Earth, the pressure of the atmosphere is over 2,000 pounds per square foot. You'd have better luck getting a chocolate cake to rotate inside the icing than you would getting the Earth to rotate inside that atmosphere. Strawman number two, busted.
And therefore Neil deGrasse Tyson saying Earth will turn underneath the football's wrong. Well, who's right? Neil deGrasse Tyson saying that Earth turns under a football, which would mean drones adrift away 1,000 miles an hour on the equator, or Blue Marble Science's claim that Earth and atmosphere are assumed to travel together even though gas is unbonded and it would give you no effect to observe. Who's right? They just contradict each other.
And strawman number three. We're both right, Nathan. We're both saying exactly the same thing. The Earth is not spinning under the football or the hot air balloon, or anything else for that matter, in the manner in which you try to represent it. The football experiences a small Coriolis effect, but it only does that because it's a projectile that's moving at about 40 miles an hour. The balloon very quickly becomes essentially a part of the atmosphere. It's simply floating in the atmosphere. It's doing whatever the atmosphere is doing. The Coriolis effect on that hot air balloon is negligible. And this is what I said about it. How many times have we gone through this with you idiots? The Coriolis force is an inertial force that acts on objects that are in motion within a frame of reference that rotates. I've got two questions for you, Nathan. How fast is a hot air balloon moving in the non-inertial reference frame that consists of the Earth and our atmosphere? And number two, how much Coriolis force do you think would be associated with an object that is that size moving that slowly? Well, the answer is about as much force as these guys are exerting.
Alan! 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 Ow!
Now, how is that inconsistent with anything Neil deGrasse Tyson has said, Nathan? Strawman number 3, busted. You know, Nathan, when you find yourself in a hole, usually the best thing to do is stop digging. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And Nathan, when I say how stupid can you be, that isn't a challenge. That's a question. Don't forget the like and subscribe buttons. Shout out to the patrons and PayPals. And we'll see you guys on the next one.